Welcome back, adventurers. Ready for round 2? If you haven't seen our first episode where we tackled the Louvre with the kids, hit the link above or check the description so you are all caught up. In today's episode, we are sharing our unforgettable Eiffel Tower experience, our very first time testing Tajin and Couscous at a cozy Moroccan-Algerian restaurant, and a royal tour through the breathtaking Palace of Versailles. And trust me, you will want to stick around till the end. After a marathon wait, we finally got the opportunity to taste world-famous hot chocolate and pastries inside the palace. Was it worth it? You will see. As soon as we stepped out of the Louvre Museum, we could feel the exhaustion hitting us full force. After nearly 30 hours of non-stop travel, our bodies were begging for rest. But hey, this is where the real adventure kicks in. Our mission? Find food in this unfamiliar city. Navigating through busy streets and unknown shops took some time. Pretty soon we realized every restaurant around us looked like it was straight from the French movie. Twinkling lights, gorgeous patios, plants, flowers, and those menus we could barely even pronounce. No time for reviews, no energy to debate, just hungry and ready for anything. We picked a spot, crossed our fingers, and dove right in. Very nice weather today, so we're not gonna go inside. We'll sit outside.
Something that's kind of like spaghetti with like a meat.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna probably get ice cream or a crepe. I don't know.
I heard their hot chocolate is pretty good. And I gotta say, Monday evening in Paris, it's a whole vibe. The streets were buzzing with people, locals, tourists, who knows, but everyone seemed to be celebrating life. And for a moment we felt like we truly belonged to this beautiful, bustling city. Now about the food, well, let's just call it interesting. When you are this tired, anything edible becomes a 5-star meal, right? But here is a Paris secret. The water tastes weird, unlike home. Probably high concentration of minerals. Zidane took one sip, made a face, and we all cracked up. Seriously, that's a memory we'll never forget. Can you turn on the lights? Finally, we made it back to our resort. The second we opened the door to our room, oh my goodness, instant relief. Beds, pillows, and the view just jaw-dropping. Surrounded by lush green forest, it wrapped us in peace after the city chaos all day. We all let out a big sigh, knowing tomorrow another incredible Parisian adventure awaits. Good morning. It's our day 2 of the trip. Mara, you want to say good morning to the camera? Jidan. 6 a.m. in Paris, and while the city is still dreaming, we are already on the move. Why? Because our photographer had this wild idea. If you want those iconic Eiffel Tower shots, no crowds, just pure Parisian magic, you gotta beat the sunrise. And honestly, with jet lag turning our sleep schedule upside down, morning and night feel the same anyway. So with a week-long train pass, which we barely used, we hopped in an Uber. Disney Resort is a bit far from the city center, and let's be real, we were still a little bit spooked after yesterday's train door drama. Uber wins for comfort, and bonus, you get to soak in the city as Paris wakes up. Everywhere you look, art spills out onto the streets, sculptures, murals, quirky installations, like the city just can't contain its creativity. Look. Do you see Eiffel Tower?
Where is it?
Behind the trees. You will see soon.
Oh, I see. I don't.
We see it.
Lights up there. It looks like there's like a bar up there.
Yeah, we have to come here at night time too. We're going to see the Eiffel Tower for the first time. After we arrived at Paris, it's a kind of cloudy day. And we see it. We hired a photographer to take our pictures. She's here. Hey, bonjour. Zidane is having fun by the Eiffel Tower. For 2 glorious hours, we explored every corner. The kids devoured ice cream for breakfast. Don't judge, it's vacation. And our photographer worked her magic. She showed us secret spots and angles we never would have found. Suddenly, every photo looked straight out of a travel magazine, and we were very happy. By 9 a.m. though, the crowd started rolling in and the peaceful vibe vanished in a sea of selfie sticks. Our next destination is Palace of Versailles. Before we even think about tackling that legendary palace, we needed a serious power-up. Because let's face it, once you are inside those palace gates, you are basically entering a royal labyrinth and you do not want to get lost in there on an empty stomach. Thank you. Rothi tracked down a Moroccan-Algerian restaurant with a killer 4.7 star rating. The reviews were all about their couscous and Tajin dishes we'd never tried before. Adventure mode on. It's pretty homely. Looks like only us. Suddenly it felt like we were straight to North Africa. Vibrant paintings, lot of beautiful showpieces, and incredible tiles. We got our own private dining room, perfect for a little family food fest. We ordered the food and now waiting for it. This is an Algerian restaurant, pretty cool decor behind me. What did you order?
Couscous, chicken couscous.
Okay. Ima, do you know what you ordered?
It's like their version of like chicken strips or something
Chicken
with fries.
Yeah.
Oh.
I ordered Tajin, Moroccan Tajin, beef with beef, kefta. Yeah.
So sizzly. I want it.
Sorry, attention. Hop. Just couscous.
Couscous, okay.
I'm speaking about it. Spicy, you like little, okay? Voilà, hop, hop.
I don't like this.
Alors, this is... Alors, this, and this, it's a couscous, okay? Here, with the vegetable, little this and this, and the chicken here, you like, okay?
Oh yeah. Let's see how to eat. He said to mix this couscous with this. I take some of this and some of this.
Those are bad chicken. It's like a chili paste. Oh, yeah. Sounds spicy.
Let's see how it is. So hot. It's like chili, American chili.
This tastes like Pop America cheese.
Is it chicken, Amara?
Yeah, chicken. It's pretty juicy and like I can tell it's good.
Chicken. This chicken looks good.
I tried these.
Good. We love those steaming hot beef kefta tajin and chicken couscous. Imara and Jidan finished those juicy chicken kebabs and french fries. We maybe ate a little too much, but now we are ready. Versailles, here we come, fully fueled and ready to take on the palace like royalty. Welcome to the dazzling world of the Palace of Versailles, the ultimate symbol of royal extravagance and French history. Today we are stepping inside one of the grandest palaces ever built. A palace where opulence meets power and every corner tells a story of kings, queens and secrets. Such a long line to get into this palace. Our journey begins just outside Paris, where the former humble hunting lodge of Louis XIII transformed into the legendary palace of Louis XIV, the Sun King. Huge palace. I like the golden color. Imagine this, Louis XIV spent nearly half of France's entire annual budget to turn this childhood home into a breathtaking masterpiece, fit for a king of kings. So as soon as you walk into the palace, get ready because it's like stepping straight into a gold-covered dream. Seriously, everywhere you look, gold walls, gold ceilings, gold everything. Even the chandeliers are next level, so sparkly and massive. The tour takes you through a bunch of these epic rooms, each one themed after a different Roman god. It's kind of like wandering through a storybook, but way fancier with a lot more bling. Every room feels like a new adventure, and honestly, it's hard not to feel like royalty walking through here. And those painted ceilings, unreal. You will catch yourself staring up all the time, just trying to take it all in. This girl was the daughter of the king. Jidan, look, this is scary. Oh, these are huge paintings. Look at the shelf, Pratik. Now here is something super cool, the Royal Chapel. This spot feels totally different from the rest of the palace. It got this amazing gothic vibe, and the ceiling just soars above you, almost 130 feet high. Louis XIV himself oversaw every detail. It took almost 23 years to finish. This is where all the royal weddings and baptisms went down. Stick around because the Hall of Mirrors coming up next is absolutely wild. Here's a fun fact. This isn't just a fancy hallway, it's actually a grand connector between the king's and queen's apartments. So, whenever the king wanted to visit the queen, he would make his way through this marvelous hallway filled with countless mirrors and enormous windows. Imagine thousands of candles reflecting everywhere. Total wow factor. This is where they threw the most epic parties, royal ceremonies, and even signed the Treaty of Versailles to end World War I. Walking through here, you really feel the history come alive. But wait, there is more. We also checked out the Coronation Room, which is dedicated to none other than Napoleon Bonaparte. The star here is the gigantic painting by David showing Napoleon crowning his wife Josephine as Empress. Seriously, it's like a movie scene on the wall. I was kind of confused to see David's painting The Coronation of Napoleon again here, since I had just seen it the day before at the Louvre. So naturally, I had to Google the real story. This is actually a replica, but David himself painted it. He painted the original masterpiece between 1805 to 1808 for Napoleon, and it's now hanging in the Louvre. He did not paint this replica in Paris. It was done when he was in exile in Brussels. It was done entirely from his memory and took until 1822 to finish. Both versions are absolutely massive and feature around 200 real people who attended the coronation. The attention to detail is next level, no matter which one you see. And Napoleon was super picky about how he was shown. He wanted to look powerful, and honestly, mission accomplished. Versailles was more than a palace. It was the heart of French political power and the epitome of absolute monarchy. Louis XIV made sure every day was a spectacle, with his rituals and ceremonies designed to display his divine right to rule. Walking through these halls is like strolling through the living history of France. From kings to emperors, every era left its mark here. If you are exploring the Palace of Versailles and you skip Angelina, you are seriously missing out. The setting is so elegant, you will feel like you are still living the royal life of Queen of France Marie Antoinette. We had to wait almost 1 hour in the line, but it was totally worth. Plus, we needed the sweet energy boost after hours of palace hopping. Mara, are you excited to try their pastry and hot chocolate?
Very.
I'm sad that Zidan is sleeping. Because it's sleeping time in Austin, right?
It's 8 a.m. in Austin.
Oh, okay. So that they didn't sleep all night, yeah. Which one is the most popular one?
Among everything, maybe the Mille Blanc, which is our
Which one?
pastry. This one is chestnut cream with whipped cream and meringue. All these are really good.
Oh my goodness, how can I try all of them?
I maybe I suggest this one or this one. These are really light, not too sweet. Really good.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. লাগতেছে সুন্দর লাগতেছে
No, she's not. I am. You are. Why does one look bigger than the other?
Maybe okay. Yes.
Some of the popular ones.
The most popular.
The most popular. Yeah.
Yes. And after the second one, yes.
Guys, let's take one.
This is the legendary Parisian tea room, famous for its insanely rich hot chocolate and that iconic whipped cream on the side service. Imagine sipping pure melted chocolate so thick and creamy it's basically dessert in a cup. A lot of food critics say this is the best hot chocolate you will ever taste. Okay, so our food is served. we got the very popular pastry, Mont Blanc, right? And Imara got the popular hot
We
chocolate.
get to make it.
Let's make the hot chocolate. How you do it?
So first we got hot chocolate.
Uh-huh.
Wait.
Mix it and heat it.
I want to mix it. That's so cool.
Let's start eating. The most popular one,
That's
right?
we should save that for last.
Oh, that should be last. Okay, let's have a bite on this one.
Me too.
Oh, it's pretty hard.
Oh well. Try the outside.
How do you eat the outside? It's so hard. Oh no, I think you can break it.
Okay, you
Maybe I break like a cookie, right?
you have a knife. No, butter knife.
Do I touch with hand?
You could. There's a hot chocolate. I haven't tried it yet. I just mixed
Look.
it in. That looks so good.
So good. Let's try the famous Mont Blanc. Okay,
I'll do it.
alright. It's good?
Pretty good.
Hold it. My turn. Soft. The one I loved here was the Mille-feuille. If you're from the US, you might know it as Napoleon, but trust me, Angelina's version is in a league of its own. It's crispy, it's creamy, it's perfectly balanced, absolute pastry perfection. When I got back to Austin, Texas, I went on a mission to try every French patisserie in town. Seriously, I sampled them all. Every flaky, creamy, sugar-dusted version I could find. I even tried baking it myself at home. But something was always missing. Nothing comes close to the first bite at Angelina. So before leaving the Palace of Versailles, treat yourself to Angelina. Because honestly, Versailles without their hot chocolate, that's like visiting Paris and not seeing the Eiffel Tower. Don't do it.